This is Uttam Kumar. Welcome to Router iOS upgrading practice session. As we already completed our iOS upgradation from shell mode in last video session. In this session, we are going to see how to upgrade Router iOS from monitor mode. Let's check the prerequisites required for upgradation process. You require one computer, laptop to access the router physically. Monitor mode is the process to upgrade the router for crash recovery or any of the circumstances where you are facing any critical issues in the crash. Maybe you want to upgrade directly from old iOS to the new iOS. That time you will opt for, or you will go for monitor mode upgradation. So it is mandatory that you need to have physical access to the router. Maybe you can have your remote engineer on the POP site, on the remote site, okay, but you should have these tools to perform upgradation. Computer, telnet tools, FTP servers, suitable firmware with proper upgradation document, backup router, additional tools like RDP and TeamViewer, console cable and Ethernet cable. Before you start doing upgradation from monitor mode, you need to make sure you have proper firmware with proper size. You can verify the size from your upgradation manual document. Same time, make sure that you have associated monitor version already loaded on the router, or at least you should have this monitor version file with you. Right now I'm having 801E router with me. It is having currently 3.33 as a monitor version and 6.2.47, which is the latest iOS for 2011 release. Okay, in this video it will be a bonus video for you. You will see how to degrade the latest iOS to the older one and how to upgrade it from monitor mode. So let's first degrade this iOS, the older one. I don't recommend you to degrade the iOS in live network. It's just for lab practice. You need to make sure that you already have FTP server running. Okay, I already set everything. Okay, I already have the iOS with me. File is properly configured. First, I will have to copy monitor versions since I need to degrade first monitor. Update. Before starting anything, let's check the connectivity. Standard on laptop IP. Setting it up. Check the pin on this. So let's start with sysupdate command. What is the file name on the server? It's monitor. As it is monitor, we have to monitor here. FTP Maipu. Now current monitor 3.33 is degraded to 3.32. Now we have to degrade the iOS immediately. From at this moment, if we reload the router, it will cause a lot of problem in our router. That router will directly crash and it will go into the monitor mode. So make sure you're doing a continue process. Copy the iOS name. Its image. This is 801E router. It is having 8 MB of flash. So it will ask you for the confirmation to release the old iOS. Here it is asking, press Y. Now it's writing on the flash. iOS upgradation and degradation, this process will take at least 15 to 20 minutes, so it's better you should take a downtime of at least 1 hour. Keep some time buffer with you so that in any problems you can able to deal with you. After this degradation, when we will reload the router, it will boot it from this iOS 6.1.25, which is 2008 release. And again I will show you how to upgrade the iOS from monitor version. Here it is upgraded successfully. Let's reload the router. Okay, before reload I will show you file system. It's a short form. Yeah, now you can see here this file. But in case if you have 2 to 3 iOS in your file system, and you can use this command to check which iOS router will use for booting next time. This time it is already used 6.2.47. Next time it is going to use 6.1.25. So this information will be fine. So let's pause the video. See here it's the router is booting now. So here you can see the monitor version is already changed 3.3 to 6.1.25. It's 2008 release. We successfully degraded the latest one in older one. Now again our job is to upgrade it from monitor mode. Before that, this is my blog you can see, and you have to make sure that the setup should be like this. You have direct straight cable connected to your laptop or PC which is acting as an FTP server, or directly connected to the FTP server. Then you can connect the laptop over here and do the manage the router. They both should be reachable to each other. I will show you how to give IP address in monitor mode. Okay, this document is already published. You can refer the document also. Now in cases of crash you need to hardboot the router, so I'm also doing hardboot here. Now this is already inside, so nothing needs to be required to do. Okay, so I'm hardbooting this router. As you turn on the router, as router starts booting, the first sentence is press Ctrl C, enter in monitor mode. So you need to press Ctrl C to enter in monitor mode. If your router is crashed, it will directly boot from monitor mode itself. For total commands, you can use help also. This help information you will get what all commands you can use in file system mode. Use dir command to see what all files you have in file system. Currently this iOS is not important for us since it will be getting deleted, or in crash cases this iOS is already corrupted, or maybe some files are corrupted. So major important thing is startup. In startup we don't have much configuration, but at least in some cases, right now in lab we don't have any configuration, only we are configured one IP address. So let it be, we will use the same file, but in your enterprise or live environment you will have startup configuration, which may be useful for you if you don't have the backup for that. So let's copy this file. Before copying, let's make sure that the IP address is configured. So to configure this, or to configure any parameter in monitor mode, you need to type change parameters, that is indicating C, enter. Okay, so we will do both the configuration same time. Now the boot device will be our PC, or the boot device will be our PC. So the PC is connected to F0. Majorly in a monitor upgradation process, you need to use F0 or Giga0 port of router. So here you can see the available boot device. So we will use memory PC0. Okay. PC0. This is not the iOS which we want to upgrade. So let's take iOS now. We are not upgrading right now. Still we didn't upgrade the monitor, so how we can upgrade iOS? I'm just copying the name and just entering the parameters. What is my local IP address? So this parameter will help you to configure your local IP address, which is my host. Host indicates your FTP server IP address. Gateway, no need. Same subnet. Username of user Maipu. In this, you need to type one. One is indicating to saving your iOS into the flash. This is how you have to change all the parameters. If this is not proper, your iOS upgradation will not happen. If you are making any mistake, backspace is not working, dot to use clear field. Okay, control V, quit. Okay, now let's think. Now you can see it started pinging. I will show you the upside. It was not reachable. So let's copy file, ftp copy, slash ftp. What is FTP host address, username, password. It's copied already. Okay, so now what I need to update the total. It's 3.32. Using VR command you can see it. So from monitor mode, if I want to upgrade my monitor version, then I need to change it. The file, it will take a lot of time, so I have to use XModem protocol to upgrade monitor file from monitor mode. So here I am changing birth rate to increase the speed, otherwise it will use 9600, or it will use 00. So let's change the speed. Here let's type the command. If you type ls, it will be mistake. lxr is a command to upgrade the monitor file from monitor mode. ls is a command to upgrade iOS from monitor mode using XModem protocol. Both commands are used in XModem case. File send. Every terminal is having different options. So here is transfer, XModem, send. This monitor I want to send 3.33. Click. It's going very fast. Make sure that you will not use LX. You should read the upgradation manual properly. Otherwise, you may think that LX and LXR is same, so it's not. After this upgradation, I will show you some slides regarding the common error which you can see in your upgradations, or which mistakes you can commonly do. It's erasing monitor flash. Now it's programming, verifying, update. It's successfully completed. Let's change the birth rate again. We don't require because now normally 9600 is birth rate. What I can do, I can reboot the router since right now it's showing 3.33, so I can hard boot it. So meantime I need to change the serial port. 79600. Okay. Wait a second, my USB is having some issue. Just open it. Okay, here it is. We already rebooted. It was USB issue. So make sure that you properly USB connected to manage console from USB converters. So now what we have, we upgraded to the monitor versions using X model as we have seen. That's it here. All files are there. We already taken a backup, so we need to format your flash since it's corrupted. That's why we need to do upgradation from monitor mode. So let's start with format flash. It's started. What's going on? After this formatting, all the files from flash will be deleted. You cannot retrieve those files. Still the IP address config is working. Since while upgrading, we need to make sure that router is reachable to PC, PC is reachable to router. Make sure that your all firewalls are off, antivirus, everything. For documentation purpose or common process, you can refer to the blog also. You can use Google. You can just search for Maipu IOS upgradations for monitor mode. So it's successfully completed the formatting. How to verify it? Let's do how to verify it. Let's do dir. See, it's showing empty. That's good job. See, again, why I'm doing again same command, you will think. It's best practice to confirm your parameters once again just before upgrading the iOS. Name is proper, IP is proper, host is proper, micro, one is okay. It's better to be confirmed once again, otherwise we need to repeat this process again. Some problem is there. The upgradation process is R. You need to just type R command. I will just again explain one by one. Boot device, now your iOS will be booting from F0 port which is connected to my PC. So it will copy the iOS from my PC to router flash. Due to this one, it will save into the flash drive. This username and FTP password is for you FTP access. This is the local IP address which it will use for communication purpose for this process, and this is the host IP which is of my FTP server, that means my PC. Let's start with the operation process R, and we'll see. Started copying and compressing the image. It's writing the file on flash. This time it will not ask to delete the iOS since already your flash is formatted. It's empty. It's having a space where it can write this flash. Normally Maipu IOS are lightweight. It's not We have like 20-25 MB, so the flash is designed by that way itself. Make sure that your Ethernet connectivity should not break, otherwise again the process has to be repeated. So let's do this. I hope this video will help you to understand monitor operation process in detail. Last video I hope you already saw it. I already put it on my blog. I already uploaded in YouTube and my blog so that everybody can see it. Okay, you can watch it. Watching, okay, 3133 6.2.47. See, 2008 we already have right now 2011. So in this video till now let's review. We were having the same iOS in our router. We degraded it using shell sets update in shell mode. Then again we started. We deleted everything in monitor mode. We upgraded monitor file from monitor mode using XR commands. Then using FTP server process using R command, we upgraded the iOS from monitor mode to recover the crashed router. Here it's loading is completed. See here it's show one thing is remaining now. Need to upload the starter file. Let's have a look. Before that, let's give IP address for communication purpose. Since now you can see the combination is already wrong. So let me do like this. Otherwise you will not understand. Let's change the IP. I changed my PC IP to 2112 and 2111 I will configure on plus 22. This also. So now I can do it. Let's start. Copy. From where I need to copy? I need to copy from FTP. My FTP address is 1111.2. Then my username is Maipu, password is Maipu. Source file name is startup. Then I need to copy in file system module name description name startup. It's already copied. Now downloading the location to DIR. You can see startup is there. But I'll show you one thing. As you copy, it will not load the configuration. You need to load this configuration into the running configuration. If you reload the router now using this startup, it will boot the router next time. But if you need it immediately, you need just go in file system mode, enter here file is command to upload it. Get the syntax, just put question mark // enter. Didn't feel anything because since we didn't upgraded hosting. Let's have a look on show IP interface with. Here you can see it's changed 10. It means 20 IP has been now changed. 10, which was old configurations. That's everything will not print. I hope we already covered how to take the backup from monitor mode, how to upload it, how to load the configuration, everything. So let's see some common mistakes or common errors which we can see in our iOS upgrading from monitor and shell mode both. So whenever you will see this kind of error, FTP hookup connect error 16, you need to make sure your IP address and gateway configuration is proper. Sometimes you will mix to configure the proper IP address as per subnet. Think FTP server from router or vice versa. Make sure two-way communication is proper working. In case of FTP hookup connect 61, this kind of check whether FTP server software is running properly, your service is properly running, it is not blocked. While transmit error update fail. This kind of error whenever you listen, make sure that your username and password is properly configured. Make sure that you have correct iOS located in root directory. Your root directory is properly located. Whenever you upgrade monitor and iOS, make sure that you are using proper syntax in no mismatch in image and monitor. This which I already discussed in this video. Sometimes upgrading success, but after rebooting you cannot boot. So make sure that whatever you have done, it has to be done by the process of upgrading manual or using this video also. You can practice this and then you can go for it. Whether you miss some upgrading step or it is used using some wrong upgrading step, you need to make sure all these things. As you already lost this router, you need to enter in monitor mode and then upgrade it using this monitor mode process which we already discussed. Okay, the common monitor mode errors are: first, you need to check upgrading manual whether you miss some step like format flash. Format flash is required to remove all the corrupt files from flash, and you need to make sure that you are not typing ls command. It should be alexa for monitor version and ls for iOS. You can copy the iOS from xmodem also in monitor mode, but for that it will take a long time, so I don't recommend for that. According to upgrading manual, make sure that you already done every process. In the same case, such problems, you can contact your partners also. If you have a direct access, you are approved for direct access with Maipu, you can access tech support Maipu team. So let's see how we can do hardware troubleshooting in Maipu in such cases where your router is crashed. So you need to make sure that your power LED is glowing properly. You need to make sure that power LED will ensure that your power supply system is working proper. In the router, there is one LED, system LED, which is indicating short form is SYS. This LED. This LED indicates router health status. This LED should blink 1 second one time, so it's working properly. It should not blink very fast. It should not blink very slow. Console LED, which is having again two things: TXT and RXD. TXD for transmit, RXD for receiving. Okay, external modules LEDs we need to check. Internal memories, whatever LEDs we need to check. Okay, major things. Make sure that your power LED is working, which will give you the confidence that your power supply module is okay. Then check for sys. In monitor operation process, sys LED will not glow, so that time please don't check it. In normal working, sys LED should glow. If it is not working, that means some hardware issue indications are there. In chassis based audience 2 2 4 38 40, you will be finding a fan LED which will be indicating the fan status, which is used in high-end routers, radiation smooth routers. Recovery case here, this is the console port. In a crash process, just in the crash scenario, you have to just use this console port, connect the console cable to their laptop or PC, collect whatever the information is possible. You can see the TXT LED will be glowing. That means router is having some information which he wants to share with you on the terminal. So just connect your router to console and see what information you are having. In the meantime, you can hit enter or any buttons in the keyboard so that you can see whether the RxD LED is glowing or not. That means it is receiving your inputs or not. You need to make sure these both things. In such cases, if you call partner also, they will also ask whether you can able to reach to the console or not. Sometimes make sure that your USB drivers are properly installed, or you will think it is not coming on my console. I'm hitting enter, it is not working. So make sure your cable is proper, console is proper. It's minor things. If you don't have console properly connected, that time also it will not blink, it will not take any inputs. So all these things you need to make sure. Any external modules are there? If any external modules are present, you can remove it and again try again to reboot it. Due to some external modules not plugged properly, that time also you can face this kind of issues. So in this video I already explained always shell mode upgradation in last video, monitor mode operation in this video, degradation, and details. So if you have still any issues, you can coordinate with your partners, tech support of the team. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.